It's a tough feeling, walking into work and instantly feeling like you're not good enough. Maybe you think you're just not as smart as your colleagues, or you feel like you're pretending to know things you don't. But here's the thing, you're not alone. In fact, research shows that 7 in 10 people experience imposter syndrome at some point in their careers. That's right, 70% of people feel like they're faking it at work. But what if I told you that there's a way to break free from that self-doubt? What if you could walk into work every day with the confidence to tackle any challenge, even when you're unsure? Imagine how that could change your career. In this video, you'll discover simple, yet powerful strategies to stop feeling dumb or stupid at work. From shifting your mindset to mastering small techniques that build confidence every day, we'll dive into actionable tips that anyone can use, whether you're new to the job or a seasoned professional. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have the tools to transform your self-doubt into self-assurance. Let's get started. Chapter 1, Flip the script, embrace the newbie mindset. At some point, almost everyone feels like they're not good enough for the job. You might even think, I don't belong here or I'm not smart enough. But here's the truth, no one starts as an expert. Even the most successful professionals were once complete beginners. In fact, research shows that 75% of employees experience imposter syndrome at some point in their careers. But it's not about pretending to know everything, it's about learning. So, flip the script. Rather than feeling dumb when you don't know something, see it as an opportunity to grow. Embrace being a newbie. When you're new at something, you're more open to learning. You're like a sponge soaking up new information. The key is to not be intimidated by your own lack of knowledge. In fact, approaching new challenges with curiosity can set you apart in the workplace. Here's a strategy: ask questions. Don't be afraid to admit when you don't understand something. People often respect curiosity and a willingness to learn. This openness can boost your confidence over time because you're always improving. The more you ask, the more you learn, and the smarter you become. The famous author and motivational speaker, Tony Robbins, once said, "The quality of your life is the quality of your questions." When you embrace the mindset of a beginner, you start to ask the right questions, pushing yourself to discover solutions. This shift in perspective can do wonders for your confidence. You are constantly evolving, and that's something to be proud of. Chapter 2, The Confidence Hack, Master the Power of Pause. Another powerful tool for building confidence at work is something incredibly simple: pausing. When we feel insecure, we often rush to speak or act, fearing that silence will make us appear clueless. However, taking a pause is one of the most effective confidence boosters. Studies have shown that pausing before responding in a conversation can improve how you're perceived. A Harvard Business Review study found that leaders who take a brief pause before answering are perceived as more competent and thoughtful. When you pause, you give yourself the space to collect your thoughts and respond in a more composed way. This helps you avoid saying something you'll regret later, and it makes you appear more confident and in control. But don't stop there. Using a pause can also help you listen more effectively. Great leaders don't just talk, they listen, process, and then speak. The pause gives you a chance to truly understand what's being said before jumping in. It helps you avoid making knee-jerk reactions that could make you feel more uncertain. Think about it this way: if you're nervous about presenting an idea in a meeting, take a deep breath and pause for a second before speaking. This simple strategy can calm your nerves, give you clarity, and boost your confidence. Even if you're unsure about what you're saying, a pause signals to others that you're thoughtful and confident. You might be surprised to learn that research suggests silence can actually make you seem more confident than speaking quickly or filling the air with or like. So, next time you're in a meeting or conversation, try the power of pause. It works wonders for building self-assurance, and you might even impress others with your composed demeanor. Chapter 3, From Imposter to Influencer, How to Rewire Your Self-Talk. Negative self-talk is one of the biggest barriers to building confidence at work. When you tell yourself you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed, you're holding yourself back. In fact, experts say that 70% of our thoughts are negative. But here's the thing, you have the power to change those thoughts. Rewiring your self-talk can have a huge impact on your confidence. One way to shift your mindset is by adopting what psychologist Carol Dweck calls a growth mindset. Dweck's research shows that people with a growth mindset, those who believe their abilities can be developed, are more likely to succeed. So instead of thinking "I'm dumb," you could think, "I'm still learning, and that's okay." This subtle shift can help you feel more empowered and less discouraged. But how do you rewire your self-talk in a practical way? Start by identifying your negative thoughts. When you think I'm not smart enough, challenge that belief. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that I'm not smart enough? Most likely, you'll find that these thoughts are based on fear, not facts. Then, replace those negative beliefs with positive affirmations. For example, instead of saying, I don't know how to do this, try saying, I'm figuring this out. This small shift can instantly improve how you feel about your abilities. And remember, confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about believing that you can handle challenges, even if you don't have all the answers right away. The best part? Rewiring your self-talk doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, but consistency is key. According to psychologist Dr. Shad Helmstetter, repeating positive affirmations daily can reshape your self-perception and, over time, make you feel more confident. It's all about reprogramming your mind to believe in your potential. So, the next time you catch yourself thinking you're not good enough, pause and reframe that thought. It's a powerful strategy for improving your confidence. With practice, you'll start to see a shift in how you view yourself and your abilities at work. If you're finding these strategies helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips on boosting your confidence and advancing in your career. Chapter 4, The Knowledge Buffer, How to Learn Without Feeling Overwhelmed. Feeling like you don't know enough at work is common, but it doesn't have to stop you from being confident. The key is to create a knowledge buffer, a strategy that allows you to continue learning without feeling overwhelmed. You don't need to know everything at once. Instead, focus on bite-sized learning. According to a study from the American Psychological Association, people learn more effectively when they focus on smaller, manageable chunks of information. This is known as chunking, and it helps to avoid the feeling of drowning in a sea of knowledge. Rather than trying to absorb everything at once, break down the information into digestible pieces. Start by identifying the most important skills or knowledge areas you need for your current role. Focus on mastering one area at a time. For example, if you're struggling with understanding a specific software, commit to learning it step by step. This way, you won't feel overwhelmed, and your confidence will grow as you see progress. Another effective strategy is setting micro goals. Instead of setting a vague goal like learn everything about project management, try setting a smaller goal like master the basics of project timelines this week. Small wins build your confidence and keep you motivated. And, over time, those micro goals stack up into big achievements. In addition, remember that no one expects you to be an expert immediately. Research shows that it typically takes around 10,000 hours of practice to master something, according to Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers. So, give yourself permission to be a beginner. You're in the process of learning, and that's what matters. As you consistently build your knowledge buffer, your confidence will grow. Chapter 5, Confidence on Display, Own Your Value in Meetings. Meetings can be intimidating, especially when you feel like you're still figuring things out. But here's the secret, you don't need to know everything to contribute confidently. The key is to own your value in any discussion. Even if you're unsure, your unique perspective is valuable. In fact, studies show that employees who speak up in meetings are perceived as more competent, even if their ideas aren't always perfect. According to research from Columbia Business School, those who participate actively are viewed as more confident and capable. So, don't be afraid to voice your thoughts, even if they're not fully formed. Speaking up shows that you're engaged and confident, and it encourages others to listen to your ideas. If you're nervous about contributing, start by asking questions. People appreciate insightful questions, and it can be an easy way to get your foot in the door. A well-timed question can show that you're thinking critically and not just passively listening. This will give you more visibility in meetings without feeling like you need to be an expert. Additionally, practice active listening. By carefully considering what others are saying, you can build off their ideas and contribute in a way that feels natural. This approach helps you avoid the pressure of having all the answers and allows you to join the conversation with confidence. Research from Carnegie Mellon University also suggests that body language plays a big role in how confident you appear in meetings. By adopting an open, confident posture, standing tall and making eye contact, you can change how others perceive you. This will, in turn, influence how you feel about yourself in these situations. So, next time you're in a meeting, own your space. Speak up, ask questions, and contribute in your own way. With consistent practice, your confidence will shine through, and you'll start feeling like you truly belong in these conversations. Chapter 6, Social Proof for the Win. Build confidence through connection. Confidence isn't just about what you think of yourself, it's also about how others perceive you. This is where social proof comes in. Social proof is the idea that people tend to look to others to determine what's normal or acceptable. In the workplace, this can work in your favor. Studies show that people who build strong social networks at work tend to be more successful and confident. According to a report from the Harvard Business Review, employees with close relationships at work are more likely to receive promotions and raises. The power of these connections can significantly impact your career advancement and confidence. Networking isn't just about making connections for career advancement, it's also about building a support system. Having mentors or trusted colleagues you can turn to for advice can provide a major confidence boost when you're feeling uncertain. Don't be afraid to lean on others when you need help or guidance. It's also important to surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Positive relationships can help you overcome self-doubt and reinforce your sense of self-worth. Research from the University of Michigan suggests that social support plays a critical role in how confident we feel in both personal and professional settings. To build this kind of support network, start by making small efforts to connect with colleagues. Take the time to learn about their interests, offer help when needed, and attend social events or team-building activities. These efforts will help you build stronger bonds and create a sense of community at work. As you become more connected, you'll feel more confident in your role. Another powerful tool for boosting your confidence through social proof is public recognition. If a colleague praises you or acknowledges your contribution, embrace it. Take a moment to feel proud of the recognition. Studies show that people who accept praise and acknowledge their accomplishments feel more competent and confident. Don't underestimate the power of social proof. By building strong relationships, seeking mentorship, and accepting praise, you can boost your confidence and advance your career. And, over time, you'll feel more secure in your abilities and more confident in your workplace presence. If you found these strategies helpful, make sure to subscribe for more tips on building confidence and advancing your career.